If you guys are interested, or if you guys need help shaping your eyebrows the right way or the way I do it, then stay tuned. The things that you would need, or the things that I use, are you're going to definitely need a spoolie. It looks like this. This is Max 204 brush. So you're going to need that just to like comb your hairs into place. Sometimes I use my Maybelline Clear Mascara, which is right here, to brush them in and kind of set them. And then I let it dry for about 5 minutes or so. But I'm not going to do it right now. So once you get them, you know, your eyebrows combed and set in the way that, you know, looks best, then you're good to go with the brush. Okay, but you still do need it for later on. Then you get your favorite eyebrow pencil. Sometimes I use eyeshadow, but in this video I think it's going to be a lot easier to kind of show y'all what I'm doing if I use a pencil. So this is Spiked. It's by MAC also, and my hair is really dark, so Spiked is perfect for me. Then you're going to need a concealer that is about a shade lighter than your natural skin color. I use I think this is NC 35. The reason I don't know is because this is a sample that I got from MAC, and she didn't write down the number on the bottom, but I'm pretty sure it's NC 35. I think, well, that doesn't make sense because I am NC 35. I think this is an NC 30. Sorry, guys. But yeah, NC 30. Then the next thing I like to use is a fine precision brush that looks like this. It's just a flat brush. Has concealer on it. It's very fine. Sorry, my camera doesn't really adjust, but it's really fine. And this helps clean up the areas with the concealer once you're done shading in your eyebrow. And that's pretty much it. So to get started, let's just ignore that. Okay, to get started, I'm gonna go in with Spiked, and this is just what I like to do. So I bring up the pencil. You know, I don't like it real flat because then you have to smudge it to get it out. So rise the pencil a good little ways, okay? And then I start on the top. So this is what I like to do. I go in small strokes, okay? Small strokes is definitely better. You don't want to just draw it on, like, you know. So small strokes. And then the top, I kind of extend it a little bit farther than my eyebrow. So just slightly. See, my eyebrow is right here, so I'm extending it just a little bit right there. Also, ladies, keep in mind that the perfect eyebrow begins where your nostril begins. So if you take a pencil and you hold it to the outer portion of your nostril and you hold it at a straight angle, wherever that pencil goes is where your eyebrow is supposed to start. Okay, so that's a good way. Sometimes people pluck way too far over and they like want to pluck all this. That's obviously not measuring up with my nose, so that's not right. So whatever you do, just try to draw out the line to where it extends directly, you know, it matches up with the outer part of your nostril. Okay, also, if you hold a pencil at an angle from the outer part of your eye, so if you do this, technically this is where, if you draw a line straight up, technically that's where your eyebrow should end. So as you can see, my eyebrow is short, so I would have to, you know, to have the perfect eyebrow, I would have to extend that line just like that. Okay, also, if you hold the pencil kind of at an angle from the outer part of your lip, that's where your arch should be. So, you know, right here is where my arch should begin, which is just about accurate. The lady didn't screw up that bad. Okay, so those are just some pointers to keep in mind while you're filling your eyebrows. So don't draw them out all the way to here, because obviously that's not, you know, that doesn't add up. So go ahead and just lightly shade in. And of course, depending on how dramatic you're going for, but I'm just going to kind of match up to this one. Now, once I kind of stop at the arch, I don't really go much further than that at this step just yet. So let's just skip to the bottom. The ending is fine. Okay, so we'll leave that as is for right now. Now the bottom, I don't go all the way over like I did. It's not going to match up. I don't want it to match up with the line I made on top. I'm just going to take the bottom and start filling in from where it actually, my eyebrow actually starts. So you just want clean strokes, okay? Okay. And then I go ahead and fill in the outer, or you know, the end part. All right. Make sure that that matches up. Yep. Now I go ahead and connect the top. There we go. Okay. So it still looks kind of crazy. So, you know, we're not done yet, guys. So now you just lightly, just very, very lightly shade in the eyebrow. I like my eyebrow a little bit more arched. So, you know, that's pretty good. In the beginning, the front part of the eyebrow, just lightly shade that in. Then I'm going to go in with my spoolie, and I'm just going to comb out some of that eyeliner, not eyeliner, but brow pencil. So just kind of smudge with your spoolie, blend the color together with the hairs of your eyebrow. So to get that perfect shape and to make it look just, you know, totally perfect, that's when we go in with our precision brush and our concealer. So all you do is you just dab your brush into it on both sides, and then I use the lid right here to kind of just mash that in, because you don't want a lot of concealer. Alright, so now that I have it on my brush, I'm just gonna, this is how I do it, okay? You go below, like where you want to clean up, and you just swipe downward. And you just want to shape, maintain the shape that you want. I really like this brush because it's really firm, so it allows you to kind of like follow the shape that you want. Okay, so I'm going to use the corner of the brush right in this arch right here, and then start swiping down again towards the end. I'm going to go on the top of the eyebrow, and I'm going to do the same thing. And you want to just maintain the same edge, like the same, you see how I'm just going to, where one left off, I'm going to start and just swipe upward, making it as even as I possibly can. And then at the very end, just slide downward. Get that angle. Okay, so I know it looks crazy right now. You can either use your finger or you know, a brush that already has foundation on it, and just blend that upward. Okay, so now when it gets closer to the arch, just so I don't risk messing that up with a foundation brush, I'm just going to use my finger and just blend it all the way out into your eye. So just blend it down. Okay. Now you can kind of see if any other spots need to be filled in, and if they do, lightly fill it in. Okay. I'm going to go in with the precision brush again. And also, I'm going to hold it this way and kind of make that line right here. Just to, you know, kind of make that sharp. I like mine kind of square. Okay. Okay. And that's really all there is to it, guys. So I would just go in one more time with the spoolie and comb those hairs into place, like so. So I hope, you know, this was a good tutorial for you guys and it helped you, you know, learn how to do your eyebrows. You know, keep in mind everybody prefers a different shape. Everybody might, you know, not like their eyebrows as thick as I like mine or as thin, whatever. But, you know, just be sure to follow those rules that I told you. I think they're definitely they'll help you, you know, where your eyebrows should begin, where they should end, where the arch should line up. So, if you guys have any questions or comments, please leave them below. I would love to be of help to you all. I think now that I have, you know, my eyebrows are already on, I might as well do a look for you guys. Once I figure out what that look is going to be, I will be sure to film that and post that for you guys, okay? Well, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Have a good night, guys.